That's incredibly common, right? I see that
Mm.
all the time. That people are
Hmm.
like 3 to 5 pounds or the equivalent in inch lost to where they want to be. And then they keep sabotaging, increasing calories. Um, I think one of the reasons why is because they feel so much better about their habits that it's just hard to keep doing the hard things. Whereas before, before they dropped 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 pounds, they had a real like drive. They had reasons that were strong. They didn't like how they looked and how they felt. But now they're so close to the goal, they like how they look, they like how they feel. So
Mm.
doing the work can feel like a big challenge. Does that track with you as well, coach?
Yeah. The closer you get to your goal, the easier it is for you to have that internal dialogue of, well, I'm not that far off. I'm not that far
Mm,
off. I'm not that. And then eventually you
yeah.
never, or I won't say never, eventually you keep pushing that off because you're making these small decisions. And if that ends up being the case, then maybe you need to revise your goal. Maybe you're at your goal weight and that's okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
This might be the
Yeah.
easier thing to do. Sure, maybe it's another 5 or 10 pounds. What is the difference in the quality of life going to be between that extra 5 to 10 pounds versus being right where you are right now, where you're able to maintain it with those maybe sabotaging habits, but they're not really sabotaging habits. It's just more realistic in terms of the things that you're choosing to do and the lifestyle you've adopted by this point. Maybe this is a point or a moment where you should maintain for a bit. So this way, when
A
you do get used
hundred
to it,
percent. 100%.
then
Yeah.
make the trek down.
Yeah. I've seen this with a bunch of clients before. And one of the
Mm.
things that works the best is I say, okay, cool. So here's what we're going to do for the rest of this week, maybe even next week too. We're going to intentionally increase calories to maintenance because pretty often they tell me, I'm feeling a lot better and I still really do want to drop these final 3 to 5 pounds.
Mm.
They really do. And so what they have been doing would, come back to the sabotage is they're going into each day with a particular outcome that they want to see in mind, specifically end the day in a calorie deficit. But a different outcome happens. They overeat, they end the day at maintenance. And so they feel like they're failing because they're trying to do one thing and a different thing that they didn't want to happen is actually happening.
Mm.
So what we do is we reframe the thing that's happening to be the goal. We're going to be intentional about finishing each day at maintenance.
Mm.
And so we get to build them up to feeling that they're being successful again. They're feeling better about the process. They have an extra 500 or so calories. They feel like they've got more flexibility. And usually after 3 to 7 or so days, they tell me, hey, you know what, Daniel? I actually want to get back in the calorie deficit now. I'm feeling ready. So I think a,
Mm.
a break at maintenance is a very good move.